everyone, my name is Sakshi from St. Peter's Law Academy and I'm back with another video on section 498A of IPC dealing with cruelty against women by the husband or his relatives. The Supreme Court in its latest judgment on 21st October 2024 pronounced that the over-implication or over-exaggeration of allegations against the husband or the relatives is detrimental to the reputation of the family extending towards it. So in this video, we will discuss about the judgment, the facts, the issues and the analysis which was laid down by the Supreme Court. Coming to the judgment with its name, Yashodeep Bisanrao Vadode versus the state of Maharashtra, pronounced on 21st October 2024. The judgment dealt with section 498A and its over-implication in the matters where the relatives are falsely accused, made to trial, made to sentence, made to undergo sentences for a number of years, harassing them. So the judgment was pronounced by a division bench of the Supreme Court by Justice C.T. Ravi Kumar and Honorable Justice Sanjay Karol. Dealing with the petitioner here was Yashodeep Bisanrao Vadode with his respondents as State of Maharashtra and Kushal Rao Babuji Bavre, here the father of the victim, or we can call the deceased Renuka. The date of the judgment, as we know, is 21st October 2024. So before we delve into the facts of the cases, the issues involved, first we will deal with the section 498A of IPC. Section 498A of IPC deals with cruelty to the woman by the husband or his relatives. So here, if we talk about the essential ingredients of section 498A, the woman should be a married woman or a widow for that matter. She should be subjected to harassment by the husband or the relatives. The harassment can be mental or it can be physical also. So here, if we talk about for the purpose of this section, cruelty means any willful conduct by the husband or his relatives which causes a woman grave injury or danger to her life, limb or health. Secondly, such harassment is with a view to obtain any valuable security, or in this case, if we put it together, dowry for that matter. So if we talk about the essential ingredients of section 498A of IPC, we will talk about firstly a married woman or maybe a widow. We'll also talk about how the woman must be a married lady or a widow for that matter. She must be subjected to cruelty or harassment, and such cruelty or harassment must be shown by the husband or his relatives. So here the offense under this section is cognizable and it is non-bailable in nature. If we talk about the new Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, section 84 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita deals with the same provision. Coming to the facts of the case. So many people in this case are confused with the facts of the case. Here I will provide you with clear facts of the case and how the Supreme Court treated the case of the appellant herein, who was the brother-in-law of the deceased. So the facts of the case are such that Renuka, who is the daughter of the second respondent, was married to the first accused, that is the husband, in 2008. So there were allegations by Renuka that she has been subjected to cruelty by the husband and his relatives, that is his family members, the mother-in-law, the sisters and their husbands of the accused, that is the first husband, and they have been subjecting her to cruelty with respect to demands of dowry of 5 lakhs and also a flat in a residential society in Mumbai. So however, on 16th April 2011, the appellant herein, who is the brother-in-law of the deceased, informed Renuka's father that she was admitted in a hospital in Mumbai. However, जब तक families उनकी family वहाँ hospital में पहुँचती, Renuka breathed her last. So the father of the victim, suspecting that his daughter has been subjected to an unnatural death, on the next day filed a complaint in the police station wherein an FIR was registered against the members of the family under section 498A of IPC. So in this FIR, along with the other members of the family, the appellant was also named with the allegations of harassment, cruelty under section 498A, and the appellant along with the others was subjected and convicted under section 498A of IPC in the sessions trial. However, the appellant herein was aggrieved by the order. He appealed to the High Court. So what did the High Court in this case do? The High Court in this case upheld the conviction of the appellant in section 498 of IPC, but however said that since he has already undergone the imprisonment which was to be done under section 498A, he will be now acquitted of the charges since he has already undergone the sentence. So herefore, the appellant was still not satisfied and he was aggrieved by the order of the High Court because they were not acquitting him of the charges. They were acquitting him because he has already undergone the sentence. The appellant therefore filed a criminal appeal before the Supreme Court. The appellant in this case contended that he was married to the sister of the accused on 26th October 2011. However, the first allegation of cruelty which was made by the deceased was in January 2010. So therefore, he actually did not fall under the definition of relative, which is an essential ingredient of section 498A, since it was just 5 months of his marriage when the deceased passed away, and he did not even get a chance to interact with the deceased, let alone show her with some kind of cruelty or harassment for the dowry. Moreover, he lived in some other home and the deceased was subjected to cruelty in her husband's home by the other members of the family as alleged in the FIR. So therefore, the appellant contended that he has nothing to do with the case. He was just named in the FIR because he was among the relatives present, just because he was the husband of the sister who was named in the FIR. Therefore, he also argued that in the FIR, there were no specific allegations against him and there was no evidence shown alleging him that he has committed cruelty against the deceased. He also contended that because of his involvement in the case, he has been deprived of his job, a government job, as a lab technician in a university. The Supreme Court in this matter expressed concerns about the over-implication and exaggerated incidents of cruelty which are named in the FIR, alleging the relatives of the husband of cruelty and harassment and how they are affected because of it. In the case of Preeti Gupta versus State of Jharkhand, citing that it is a matter of common knowledge that exaggerated versions of the incident are reflected in a large number of complaints and individuals are implicated in these matters and they suffer consequences because of it. So therefore, the court should actually look into the matter and see that there has been any over implication where the individuals are made to suffer just because they are the relatives of the women. We all know that section 498A is a women-centric legislation, right? So, being a women-centric legislation, it is supposed to be detrimental. However, the misuse of section 498A has led to a tremendous rise in the cases of cruelty against the relatives of the husband, along with the husband. Therefore, they have been subjected to harassment by the police and the women's family. This case, however, is somewhat slightly different. If we talk about the observations of the Supreme Court, they are right in their case. However, this case is slightly different because the woman here has already passed away under unnatural circumstances as cited in the FIR. So therefore, here this incident was treated in isolation. The case of the appellant was treated in isolation just because he was the brother-in-law of the deceased and not an immediate family member. The Supreme Court therefore acquitted him of all the charges because there were no specific allegations against him in the FIR and also there was no any specific evidence which alleged that he has committed cruelty against the deceased here. Therefore, suggesting that the courts should while analyzing the case, the courts should actually look into the matter and see that if there has been any over implication against any individual. Thank you everyone. That's all from my side. For more such videos, keep watching St. Peter's Law Academy. Like, share and subscribe and also comment down below and tell me that how we can improve in our videos for later. Thank you.